I'm Ben Stockwell from the America East, and today I'm joined by Kellen Tynes of the Maine men's basketball program. Kellen was a member of the Canadian U23 national team, which competed at Global Jam in his home country of Canada this summer. Kellen, what was it like to be able to represent your country in an international competition like Global Jam?
Right. It was a crazy experience. Playing for Team Canada in Canada, not a lot of people get to do. So, it was a crazy experience. There was a lot of love, a lot of family members came to see me play. So, it was a really cool experience for me.
For you personally, just kind of from a statistical perspective, you obviously really showed out against Germany in that overtime win in the kind of the semifinals. What was it like for you in that game and just trying to, create that comeback there in the fourth quarter, force overtime, and then you guys get that big victory to know that you're going to be playing Kentucky for the championship?
Right. Well, we were down in the huddle. We were just talking about we got to find a way to win, and we were just trying to pressure them. That was one of our principles, ball pressure. So we were just trying to make them turn the ball over, and I happened to be in a right spot a couple times, so I got a couple steals, and we were able to come back and win. Along with some big contributions from a lot of guys on the team.
In the championship, you faced, a tough Kentucky squad.
Right.
What was that experience for you in being able to play a top tier, high major team like that again, over the summer, kind of preparing for
Right.
your year?
No, that was a really good experience. Obviously Kentucky is Kentucky. They're everything, people say they are. They're really talented, especially at the guard position. But that was good for me because I got to play against, some of the best players in college basketball, that go to Kentucky. So it was a really good experience. It was good competition. And obviously, getting to play Kentucky in the summertime is a great experience. And, it'll only help me, coming into this season.
It's hard to believe, but the FIBA World Cup ended at the beginning of September.
Right.
Canada, best performance ever in your country's history. What was it like to watch them, really tough loss in the semis, but come back and get that bronze medal
Right.
against the United States?
It was definitely like a proud moment, one of those moments you're, really, really proud to be Canadian. I was watching some of the games because my head coach was one of the assistant coaches on that team. So I was obviously keeping up, and it was really good to see. And they had a good team, so I'm glad they were able to medal.
Maine, strong international presence with a lot of Canadians and then also other countries represented. Are there some bragging rights now for your group and knowing that you guys finished higher than the Americans that are on your roster?
Yeah, there's definitely, some jokes in the locker room and stuff like that. And we also got guys from like Latvia and Serbia. So we all kind of had who we were cheering for our home country. So, we were just, trash talking to each other a little bit about who was gonna win here and there. So yeah, it was definitely funny. Yeah, I'm happy we beat Team USA because there was a lot of back and forth about that one in the locker room for sure.
Changing directions a bit. Last year was your first season at Maine. What did you enjoy about that first year, and what are you looking forward to this year?
I enjoyed, just bonding with the guys and coaches. A completely new staff, new school for me, but also new staff, new teammates. So I think for the guys that came back, we really bonded well, and we kind of build a connection that'll help us into this year. And then I think what really went well is just the system that coach has us playing in. It's a really good system, and I think it's a system where everybody benefits. 1 through 5, and we share the ball well.
With that, is it also nice to be able to play just a little closer to home now, where it's maybe 7 hours instead of 7 hour flight?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely nice being closer to home. My parents, they get to come watch me about 4 or 5 times a year now compared to like maybe once. I think they see me at Montana State just because of like the distance it was. But yeah, it's definitely nice being closer to home.
So for people who may not know, what would you tell people about Nova Scotia if they haven't been or they haven't heard of,
Right.
where it is, what it's all about?
It's a really good spot. If I mean I might be biased, but I'd say that's the best province in Canada if you ask me.
Nice, Kellen. Well, I appreciate the time and best of luck here with practice underway.
Thank you. Thank you very much.